My next guest is rapidly becoming a major player in Hollywood, and she's still only 15. Saoirse Ronan has already been nominated for an Oscar for the movie Atonement and has just been shortlisted for a BAFTA for her leading role in the new movie The Lovely Bones. Let's have a look.
You're my first mate, Susie Q. One day all this will be yours.
Jack! Susie! Dinner!
Hey, wait. Ready?
Yeah.
I'll hold her steady.
Okay.
Okay, shipmate, take it away. Now that is a thing of beauty.
Saoirse Ronan joins me now. Saoirse, it's so lovely to see you, and I really enjoyed the movie. I loved the book, The Lovely Bones, and when I was reading the book and heard that they were going to make the film, I wasn't sure how they were going to be able to do it, because I just couldn't picture it, but it's just perfect. They've got it dead on.
Oh,
it's really good. Guess it's a tough one for any actress to do, but
yeah.
But you've got her. You've just got her. She's
Thank
so believable. It's just excellent. Really is.
Well, I mean, Pete was such a great director to work with, and they had a very clear, strong vision about what they wanted and where they wanted to go with the story and everything. So. And
it's interesting because Peter Jackson usually associated with these mad, big, epic films, like Lord of the Rings and King Kong and all of these. And there's touches of real, creativity in there, in the scenes where she's kind of hovering between, being alive and being dead.
Yeah.
And that I found really interesting, how they managed to do that, because that would be quite difficult to get on screen, but he's done it.
It was, yeah. And, I think Pete, of course, is very well known for King Kong and Lord of the Rings and those kind of things, but he did make smaller movies as well, like Heavenly Creatures, and I think it's really great for him to go back to something like that. And with the in-between, we did use a lot of blue screen because, of course, we didn't have most of it there. But it was wonderful because he would talk to me during takes, and it was just made very easy for me. We used to play music an awful lot as well. So.
Music that you liked or he liked, or did you come to some sort of compromise?
It was kind of a mix. I mean, Fran Walsh, who's the co-writer and producer, and it's him, Fran and Philippa that are very much involved with the movie, and she's really involved with the music and the score and everything, and so she would arrange lots of different music for me to listen to, and it would relate to the scene, or it would mirror the emotions of the scene. So
that's really interesting.
Yeah.
For people that don't know the book, and I can't imagine there's many that don't, but the girl is murdered, but she doesn't go to wherever it is people go when they die. She stays and watches what's happening, and it's so incredible to see that from her perspective. When you read the book, it's extraordinary as well, but when you see it in the movie, it's even more of an impact. And you're in just about every scene. I mean, that's a huge part for you to play, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, when I heard about it at first, I thought it was amazing that I was even auditioning for something like this, because Atonement hadn't even come out at that stage. So,
right.
Yeah, and auditioning for a Peter Jackson movie was a very, very big thing, and will be for anyone. And I read the script and completely fell in love with it. And that idea of the in-between, which is this world that's between heaven and earth, was very appealing, because I'll probably never get to do anything like that again.
You made it utterly believable. You really did. And I couldn't believe that you weren't American. Well, you kind of are, because you were born in New York.
I was born in New York, and then I moved back when I was 3.
Right, so moved back to... But your accent is perfect. Did you have to work on that, or have you got a good ear for that kind of thing?
Well, yeah, I have a pretty good ear for accents. I think the American more than anything else, because I was born there. Sure. And when you're 3 years old, you're just a sponge for...
Of course.
With the TV shows and everything. And so I had actually done accents in other movies before The Lovely Bones, but I had a dialect coach because we did a Pennsylvanian accent, and so it wasn't like a general American accent. So we leaned slightly more towards the East Coast. So certain words were tweaked.
And your dad, of course, very famous actor as well, particularly in Ireland. Were you always going to be an actress, do you think, because you kind of grew up in that environment?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not necessarily. It certainly wasn't something that I was thinking about. I think Dad always believed that I could do it, which was wonderful. And it really was because of him that I got into it. And it was the fact that he was an actor, because he had an agent and she helped me out. And then I started to work, and then I got into movies when I was about 11. So, but it wasn't something, it wasn't a dream or anything like that. I mean, I just kind of fell into it. And then as I became more experienced, as I'm becoming more experienced, I just love it more and more, and I feel more passionate about it. So.
See, I can't believe at the young age that you are, that you're given performances of such maturity like that. It's extraordinary. And you can only wait and see what happens next. I mean, you've certainly, the reviews for this are phenomenal. You know, people are just hailing you as the next big thing. Is that a wee bit scary?
It is a little bit, yeah. I mean, I haven't been paying too much attention to the reviews or anything like that, which is good, because I think I'd just get a little bit paranoid then. But no, it's fantastic. It's every actor's dream is to be recognised for their work and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I think at any age that's wonderful.
Well, you carry the film, and when you see the rest of the cast, you know, we've got Stanley Tucci in there as the baddie, who is unrecognisable. I was thinking
got
that
hair.
That chap looks like Stanley Tucci. No, it can't possibly be. He just, transformed himself into this vile, evil character. Absolutely extraordinary. And Susan Sarandon is your granny.
She just brings the light into the whole movie. I think.
The most glamorous grandmother I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But it's a great movie, it really is. And all the
Thanks,
very
Sarah.
best to you. And gosh, we're going to hear bigger and better things from you in the years to come. It's great to see you. Thank you
thank
so
you very
much.
much.
Thank you.